fold my fabric into two. After folding this into two, I'll go ahead and fold this again into an A shape, just as seen on the video. I'm just going to place my tape and find 10 inches because 10 inches is going to be the point I'll start taking my measurement from. So I'll go ahead and find out 10 inches. Yeah, I ruled a line there to indicate where I'll start taking my measurement from. So I'll place my tape from 4 inches. I'm taking away 4 inches from my measurement. So I'll place my tape from 4 inches and take points. Taking points on the first line, where the line that indicated where I started taking my measurement from, on that line I'll go in by 8 inches, and then I'll do the same thing on the chest point, and then I'll connect this together. So now for this part of the video, I made a mistake by taking in 1 inch sewing allowance, which, yeah, this is wrong. I'm going to go ahead and clean this off because I don't need this 1 inch sewing allowance. So please don't do this part of the video. So on my bust point, I'll be tracking down my round bust. My round bust divided by 4 plus 1 inch sewing allowance. So I'll go ahead and connect this to the chest point. So I'll go ahead now and make a simple curve on the armhole, and then I'll connect this straight to the, not straight, with the slant. I'll connect this to the length of the dress, just as seen on the video. Yeah, because I folded this into 2, then into 4. This is the front and the back piece of the dress. So now I'll just go ahead and cut this off. To sew in the side of the dress, I'll sew this in by 1/2 inch. So I have a video on how to sew bias on the neckline. This can also be applied on the armhole. So I'll be sewing in the bias on this armhole. This is how I'm going to be sewing this in. I'll place the bias on the front side of the fabric, and then I'll sew in this 1/4 inch. And once I am done sewing that in, I'll flip this to the wrong side. I'll fold it into the wrong side and then sew by the 1/2 inch. I don't know if you guys get. So to cut out the band that is going to serve as my sleeve also, I'll go ahead and cut out 2 bands, one for the back and one for the front. Length 45 inches, width 5 inches, but then folded into 2, you get 2.5 inches. I'll go ahead and sew in the band, but then I'll leave out a tiny space that I'll be flipping this in from. So for the final step, or second to the final step, I'm just going to go ahead and notch the middle point of this band. I'll find the middle point of the band and notch this. And then on the dress also, I'll be finding the middle points, because I'm going to be placing the band to the dress, and then I'll sew from the middle point so that each side is equal. And then once I am done sewing that in, you guys, I'll just hem the base of the dress and the dress is done. Okay, so the tutorial for this simple off shoulder is done. Let me know in the comment section what you think. Thank you also for watching. I really do appreciate it. I'll be seeing you guys on my next upload.